Welcome fans to 2K Sports Thursday afternoon coverage of the NBA. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. White and Brown in the 2 and the 3. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Holiday in at the point. And for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid are in the middle. Tyrese Maxey is out there with Kyle Lowry. And it's Oubre in at the 3, the small forward. Clark, you played in the Eastern Conference throughout your career. You think there's a different mentality compared to the West?
Mentality might not be the right word, but there was a level of pride that the Eastern Conference players took in being a more physical and defensive-minded conference. Here we go.
It'll be the Celtics off the tip. Pass to Porzingis. Takes one from 10 feet. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
You know, one of the things I love about Porzingis' game, he's really a terrific catch-and-shoot guy, especially for a 7-footer.
Harris with it. Now Embiid. That one rolls around and rims out. White, the pass to Brown. Rebound by the 76ers.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And that's all about anticipation. Jaylen Brown, high IQ defensively.
And he gets the bucket. Porzingis has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Maxey. Knocks down the triple.
Welcome to Maxey's world, one of the more efficient three-point shooters in this game.
Well, if we want to talk about Derek White for a moment, he's become such an effective defender, Grant.
Yeah, you know, B.A., he's got a great mix of awareness and ability. Just an exceptional quickness that allows him to be a disruptor at that end.
White against Maxey. The shake. Embiid can't hit.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
White can't hit.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Brown against Oubre. Maxey on the wing. Embiid, a screen on Tatum. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
When a guy has a 7'6" wingspan like Porzingis does, it's just tough to get away from him or get by him. That allows him to block a lot of shots.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And so here is Philadelphia after the basket by Boston. The 3-ball. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Very capable as a point guard is Derek White, showing off his playmaking skills there.
The 76ers have gone only 1 of 6 so far. Maxey passes to Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch. Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
And a miss there on the triple. Boston has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. To the middle. Here's Brown. And the layup is good off the glass.
Working to get the high percentage bucket. Nicely done that time by Brown.
And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. 9-point game. Embiid against Porzingis. Embiid inside. Over Porzingis. Embiid misses. The Celtics have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Here's the 3. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Holiday. Porzingis has got 7.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And the 76ers call time here. And some changes here for the 76ers. Hield comes in for Oubre, and it's Melton in for Maxey. Al Horford's checked in for Boston. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. And this summer, the Sixers making changes on the bench. Grant, the mission statement is clear. Make it past the conference semifinals.
Oh, so clear, B.A. And while that's been the stumbling block in recent years, I'm not sure even that's good enough. This is a team with legitimate championship aspirations.
White. And the Celtics tack on 2 more.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Lowry with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively. Count it.
Still putting on moves. I mean, over 15 years in the league, and Lowry's still doing it.
The Celtics have gone a fantastic 8 of 11 so far. And here's Brown for 3. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday.
3 points.
Holiday's got his 4th assist in this one. Healed with the ball. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. 1:21 left in the first quarter here. Here's Brown. Another one falls for Boston.
Brown is so creative at picking apart the defense with his ball handling. You gotta love how clever he is with the ball.
Pass to Harris. Embiid, a screen on Horford. Embiid with it. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Embiid's got his 2nd basket.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
And, you know, we've seen Brown accept more responsibility over time on offense, including taking these quick shots.
Now here's Lowry. Harris outside. Back to Lowry. Pass to Melton. The 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
His 3-point shots come a long way since Melton first came into the league.
White for 3. That one misses. He's 1 for 3. Philadelphia has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. And it's Hield missing. Boston has gone 4 of 6 from deep to start this game. Here's Porzingis. Another one falls for Boston.
The playmaking of Brown continuing to evolve. Nice dime there.
Lowry, the pass to Embiid. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists tonight.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
It's been all about Jaylen Brown for the Boston Celtics. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Celtics?
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
You know, something else that's working for them is the 3-point shooting. I mean, they've done some damage early on from behind the arc.
Maxey runs point with Melton at the 2. Buddy Hield is out there with Nicholas Batum. And it's Reed in at the 5 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Melton misses. Boston has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Pass to Pritchard from the top of the key. And it's Boston scoring again.
Boy, he's got such outstanding vision for a big guy, and he's a willing passer. He knows the importance of keeping the ball moving.
Picked by Reed. Now Melton. Fires for 3. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
And Clark, it's safe to say that there's more talent in the NBA today than ever before.
I don't think there's any question about that, B.A. There are more outstanding players across the country and around the world than at any time, I think, in the history of the game. In part because of the information age we live in, players from around the world can see examples of excellence from whatever part of the world they happen to be from. And that is huge in inspiring young players to dream and realize their dreams of being NBA players if they have the ability and the work ethic to do so.
And Horford gets it to go.
Great job by Horford to get up and down the floor in transition that time.
Pass to Reed. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Fires it. Pritchard gets it to go. Pritchard's got 4 points now in the quarter. Here's Maxey. Puts up a deep three. Nails it from beyond the arc.
With the speed at which Maxey plays, that pull-up is almost impossible to deal with.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Joel Embiid talked about setting the tone. He said it's not easy being a leader. I'm not an off-the-court guy. I'm more reserved. But on the court, I show up. That's the way I like to lead, dominating on the court, offensively, defensively, and try to bring everybody along with me. Brian?
He does it well, for sure. Allie, thanks for that.
Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but, hey, you take it when it comes.
When talking about the Celtics, you'd have to say they have a unique 1-2 punch, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, think about it, B.A. To have Tatum on one wing and Brown on the other, that's a potent combination. And what a luxury for Boston. They complement each other so well.
From deep, Melton. And it's Tillman with a rebound. The Celtics have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. From downtown, Pritchard, no good. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Maxey. Horford with the block.
Horford relentless as a defender in good position. That shot never had a chance.
Hauser can't get it to go.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Down low. Here's Reed. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
And Philadelphia calls time here. And the 76ers will have a different look here. Embiid, he's checked in for Reed. Tobias Harris comes in for Batum. Oubre, he's checked in for Hield. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Melton. A big group substitution here for Boston. Porzingis is checked in for Tillman. Brown comes in for Hauser. White, he's checked in for Horford. And Holiday subbed in for Pritchard. The Sixers again can't hit.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Tatum passes to White. Over Maxey. And there's White. That's good on the assist by Tatum. White's got his second basket of the game.
Jason Tatum scores, but also creates for his teammates a sign of his continuing growth as a player.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
Got his man all tangled up. I mean, serious crossover.
Let's go with a three. And the Celtics another three.
You gotta respect the response from Tatum. I mean, this guy just loves to compete.
And the call will be against Derek White. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
.151 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Lowry. That falls. Nice setup by Harris.
Harris spots the opening and helps his team exploit it.
And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. White for three, drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
Nice dime drop there from Holiday. Excellent awareness.
Here's Maxey. He's got 11. And over the years, one thing we've seen from Drew Holiday, he is clutch, Clark.
He sure is, B.A., and not just at the end of games. I mean, he typically does whatever his team needs him to do to get a win. He can dominate from tip to the end of the game, or he can simply beat you with his competitive spirit.
Pass to Harris. Out to Oubre. Embiid, a screen on Brown. Oubre finds Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Dropping the hammer. That's why Embiid looks to get deep inside position.
A nice shot by Tatum.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
And he makes a first.
You know, one of the things you really appreciate about Maxey is how freely he plays. He just throws himself in there, fearless about looking for ways to get involved in the play and then make an impact.
Both free throws good from Maxey. It seems you could bring in anybody to this team and pair them with Embiid, and they'd still win, Greg.
Oh, they got a solid roster, but there's no denying that Embiid is the heartbeat of this team. The 76ers go how Embiid goes, kind of like our broadcast with you. And in the last 5 seasons, they've gone to the playoffs.
And for the Celtics, Grant, when it comes to something like rebounding, it's a total team effort.
Well, it's part of their personnel strategy, B.A. Get wings and guards that have length and toughness, which allows them to control the glass and switch just about everything defensively.
Horford, he's checked in for Boston. Now here's Holiday. He's scoreless, and the basket is good.
You know, Porzingis' ability to shoot the ball well from every level really opens up the floor for him and his teammates. He'll make that mid-range, Jay, as much as he makes threes.
Lowry against Holiday. Outside Oubre. Harris outside. Oubre on the wing. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots over Tatum. And another miss by Philadelphia. Fires from the wing. And Brown, the bucket on the assist from Tatum. Brown's got 13.
You know, when Brown has that jump shot working, guys, he's very hard to slow down. Nice looking release on his shot.
And so it's the Boston Celtics with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points, looking good. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks so much, Al. As you anchor that front court, what were you guys looking to accomplish in the first half?
I mean, we're just trying to play with pace, trying to dominate on the defensive end, get rebounds, make it tough.
Pace is key. Back to you.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Without question, Tyrese Maxey displaying all his skills today.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And for the 76ers, they're shooting just 42% so far in the game. Kicking off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. White and Brown with the 2 and the 3. Jason Tatum out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. Now here's White. Here's Porzingis. And it's Harris with the rebound. Lowry against Holiday. Embiid passes to Lowry. Out to Oubre. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Lowry surveys the D. Embiid a screen on Holiday. Here's Lowry. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Lowry's got his 3rd bucket of the night. And it's Holiday with the ball for Boston. Pass to Brown. Launches it. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Maxey against White. Lowry outside. Now here's Oubre. Outside Maxey. Embiid a screen on White. Maxey passes to Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Well, Maxey continues improving as a facilitator, finding these opportunities to get the ball moving.
And one of the more imposing guys at the center position, Joel Embiid.
As unique a player as we've got in the league in terms of his size, just mammoth, and his agility and skill level, so special for a guy of his size. His production is absolutely crazy. Perennial MVP candidate now and perhaps for several years to come.
Pass to Tatum. Three-pointer. A miss. Out of 8 shots, he's now made 6. To the paint. Here's Harris. And Harris throws it down.
Tell you what, fellas, like seeing Harris be engaged from there. I mean, refusing to settle for the simple layup. Nice finish.
The 76ers have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Maxey. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got rebound number 7 tonight. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Philly fans, they're known for their passion, and Tyrese Maxey said, I love them because they're real. They're honest and they're tough. They know the game, they know what they're talking about, and they know what players are getting out of it. They care about winning, and that's what I care about. Brian?
Yeah, such a great sports city, too. Allie, thank you.
Tatum clearly putting on a show in this one, doing it all.
And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Heald's checked in for Lowry. The Celtics also with a sub. Horford's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Harris. Here's Maxey. Back to Harris. Rebounded by the Celtics. Porzingis has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Horford can't hit, and the 76ers shooting only 42%. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Embiid against Porzingis. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on Al Horford.
When he's got ideal position inside, I mean, Embiid goes right into the contact. He hunts it out.
Joel Embiid. 2 shots.
The first one falls. If you look back on Sixers history, the list of legendary big men is a long one.
Exactly, B.A. And let me tell you this, Embiid's name is right there near the top of that list. You know, you think about the likes of Chamberlain, Moses Malone, those guys certainly on the list. Embiid joining them, that says a lot.
And Embiid drops them both.
The constant evolution of Embiid's game, really impressive. A credit to his work ethic. He continues to get better, becoming a bigger threat with his improved arsenal.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now here's Embiid. He's got 14. Outside heel. Launches a 3. Boston with a rebound. Porzingis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last. Reed's checked in for the Sixers. Tillman's checked in for Boston. Pritchard comes in for Jason Tatum. 1:46 left in the third. Maxey passes to Reed. Outside Oubre. From deep. Pure from three-point range. Oubre's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Boston's gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Brown, that's good.
Brown can give you so many things on the court. Really a versatile team player.
To the inside. Here's Oubre. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And given the chance, Clark, Kelly Oubre's shown he can be a go-to scorer.
I always liked his game. He was just so volatile. He'd get out of control at times, but he's really worked hard to refine his emotions, which has helped him refine his game, and he's added some strength. All of that has made him a pretty potent offensive package.
And And he knocks down the first one. Hauser, he's checked in for Boston. And so he makes both from the line. And so Horford will bring it up for the Celtics. Pritchard gets it to go.
Nice sequence off the inbound. Ball movement and player movement creating the good look.
Philadelphia's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third.
Celtics foul. Jaylen Brown. That's his second personal foul.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Boston.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
And the thing I've seen that I've really been impressed by is they've gotten everybody involved, unselfishly making that extra pass, getting that ball to the right guy at the right time for the good shot.
The Celtics have gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Pass to Hauser. Three-pointer. Sinks it from distance. Hauser's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Maxey passes to Hield. Harris with it. Now here's Maxey. Sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp.
Every time Maxey steps on the floor, you expect a big scoring night. Tyrese can explode offensively at any time.
Hauser passes to Pritchard. Here's Tillman. And it's Harris with the rebound. Harris has got his 4th rebound in this one. Stripped it away. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. Pritchard gets it to go. Pritchard's got 4 points this quarter.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points. It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
And so it's Boston with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points, looking good. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Back to the game after this break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Cameron Payne out there with DeAnthony Melton. Then there's Nicholas Batum. Then it's Buddy Hield. And it's Reed in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Reed. Back to Payne. Pass to Reed. Rebounded by Mikhailuk.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Here's Tillman. No good from outside. The 76ers shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Well, Clark, it's nice to have a guard like DeAnthony Melton who takes care of business on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, I love that about him. Old school two-way guard, B.A. Because he can make shots, he can make plays, but he also can defend. And he does it all with a level of professionalism and focus that you like to see.
Batum shot is off. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Horford. Hands it with nobody near him.
Horford grabs the ball and immediately gets into a shot. You got to prepare with your feet and then be ready with your hands.
Shoots from the line. Payne with the bucket.
Some sick ball skills displayed right there. And he's not the guy you expect to pull that off.
For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Here's Tillman. Batum pulls it in. The 76ers have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Really left him alone that time.
Hield came into the league now with a very solid three-point shot, and he's only gotten better.
And here's Horford for 3. Sinks the tray. Horford's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Mikhailuk. And again, Boston with the triple.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Tillman. Over Payne. Rebounded by Payne.
Boston foul.
And the 76ers with some changes. Embiid, he's checked in for Reed. Oubre comes in for Melton. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Payne. Here's Lowry. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Embiid with a major contribution thus far. He's a guy that can carry his team.
From 18 feet away. And it's Boston scoring again.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Lowry outside. Right side Oubre. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. 19-footer. Pritchard, no good. The 76ers have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Hield passes to Lowry. And here's Embiid. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
Inside, Embiid has almost too many options. A lot of ways he can get it done.
Gets the 3 to fall.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Offensive board. Hield from outside. It doesn't go for him.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
4-3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Boy, from the looks of it, it appears the defense is fine with him taking that shot, but he makes them pay when they do.
Here's Pritchard. And the Celtics tack on 2 more. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. Lowry, the pass to Embiid. Back to Lowry. Outside Hield to end the run. Kept alive. Embiid. Here's Batum. They shoot again. And Embiid with the lay-in. Embiid's got 6 here in the quarter.
Embiid will eat you alive on the offensive boards. You've got to box that guy out.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Celtics.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Jason Tatum.
And, you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
Now here's Hield. Back to Oubre. From deep three-point range, fires in the triple.
Good decision-making by Hield, giving it up when somebody else was freer and in better position.
Here's Hauser. And again, Boston with the triple.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
And the 76ers with some changes. Tobias Harris checked in for Batum, and it's Tyrese Maxey in for Hield.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Pass to Mikhailuk. Takes the three. And again, Boston with the triple.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Embiid. Back to Harris. Clock at 6. Here's Maxey. Soft touch off the glass.
You know, Maxey finds all kinds of ways to score, and he knows only one speed. Flat out, all out.
Knocks down the long J.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
So we see the Celtics taking the W here. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. And now we present the New Balance Player of the Game, Jason Tatum.